Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. Well, after devastating flooding swept through mid-Michigan, it's really important that you know your rights. So joining us this morning is attorney Bob Lantzy. Thank you so much for being here today, Bob. We appreciate it.
Good morning, Colette. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. You're welcome. Okay, so first, you are filing a federal lawsuit today. Tell us about that and how can people know if they're entitled to compensation as well?
That's correct, Colette. So today we filed a class action lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan, which is located in Detroit. And at this point, we have filed a lawsuit that contains the largest number of individual plaintiffs, homeowners, property owners in the affected area. And so the federal lawsuit has been filed against Boyce Hydro. It's been filed against Lee Mueller individually and against all of the various LLCs that had the responsibility for operation and maintenance of the dam. And in addition to the federal lawsuit, Colette, we've also filed a lawsuit against the Michigan Department of Natural Resources and the Michigan Department. It's EGLE, which is the Michigan Environmental, Great Lakes and Energy Department. And so that lawsuit will be concurrent with our federal class action lawsuit. And so what we do and what we've done is we have been contacted by all of these families who have been devastated by the flood. People have lost their homes, their vehicles, and their property. I mean, in some cases, homes have been just wiped right off of their foundations.
And how can people know if they're entitled to compensation?
Absolutely. So our position is that anyone who's been affected by loss of personal property, loss of their homes, loss of their rental properties, loss of business, each of those people are entitled to damages in this case. And one of the questions has been asked is, should they be making insurance claims in addition? And the answer is yes. Everyone who has an insurance policy should be making that claim. Unfortunately, what we've been hearing from most of our clients is that those insurance claims are being denied. In addition, the state of Michigan, as you know, and the federal government have declared a state of emergency for the area. And at this point, there needs to be an effort to get disaster relief to these families. But disaster relief is just in addition to the civil litigation that we filed against these, what we call the wrongdoers.
Sure. Now, Bob, if people have already reached out to their insurance provider, is it too late to call?
Absolutely not. They can continue to call us. We plan to file additional lawsuits as we sign up additional clients, and we're signing up additional clients daily.
And why is it so important to work with a local law firm like yourself, the Buckfire Law Firm?
Absolutely. And so what I would say to that is we are local. We are the people's neighbors, and we'll have boots on the ground in the area, and there's no question that having someone local is important. And the Buckfire Law Firm, they've been around for 50 years. And, what I always tell my clients is that each client that I represent has my cell phone number. They can call me morning, night, on the weekends. And I've done that for the past 16 years here at the firm because that's what I would expect to have from a lawyer. People have concerns, they have questions, and they don't just happen, between 8:30 and 5 Monday through Friday. They happen on the weekends, and we like to serve our clients like we would expect to be served.
That's perfect. Now, what are some of the upfront costs people want to know for getting your service, for receiving your service?
Great question. Obviously at this point, money is a major concern and issue for each of the clients that we represent. And right now their money is better spent taking care of their families, alternate housing, clothing, in most cases, transportation. And so we're representing all of our clients on a contingent basis, which means that they do not pay an attorney fee unless we are able to recover money damages for them. So they shouldn't have any concern about upfront costs, if you will.
Oh, see, you're right here locally, so you know what they're going through. That's another reason to stick with Buckfire. We appreciate that. So tell us anything else that we haven't covered, Bob, that you want people to know that are going through this right now?
Yeah, so, please feel free to call. We have a local number that I believe will be published during the broadcast, but don't hesitate to call. I'm always available to explain your rights to you, and we're going to be there throughout this process with each of our clients.
Thank you for joining us today, Bob. We appreciate you calling in. Thank you.
Colette, thanks for having me.
You are welcome. We appreciate it. Now, if you would like any additional information on today's topic, just head on over to the Hot Links page that's on WNEM.com.